Dolphins fans, if you win, you return to the top four, at least until the Roosters play later on. There is the way they will line up today. No Hamiso, Tabuai Fido at the back, so Trey Fuller comes in jersey 21. As for the Dragons today, well, Red V fans, if your team wins, you go inside the top 8, so get excited. There's the lineup. No Zach Lomax, out with knee/shoulder problems, so Christian Tuipulotu comes onto a wing. Matt Russell in commentary. Darcy McDonald is sidelined for us. Steve Roach up in the commentary box. Blocker, good afternoon to you.
Yeah, good afternoon, Matt, and also Darcy on the sideline.
Well, encounter a Dragons team that has come a long way since round 2.
Yeah, 100%, Matt. Yeah, that 38 points to nil in round 2 earlier in the season. A difference in George Illawarra side that we see the Dolphins coming on the field now. Kafusi backing up, and this young bloke, Katoa, geez, got some raps. 11 try assists already this season. If you add them together too with his 5'8" partner in Nicarima, 28 try assists from these two guys. So they really put the Dolphins in good scoring position. Here come the Saints.
Led out by Ben Hunt, who you just saw atop of that list of try involvements. Isaiah Katoa prominently placed, but Ben is on top. What a matchup in the halves. Ben Hunt, the 34-year-old, game 326 against Isaiah Katoa, the 20-year-old, in game 36.
Yeah, everything that's good about the Saints this season has happened around Ben Hunt. Now he's going to stay at the club. It looked like he wanted out. I reckon the big inclusion this afternoon too is Moses Suley. And there's the two halfbacks. On those Trey Fuller, and Sloan, the fullbacks. Trey Fuller, you won't lose much with him. I know the Hammer's a great player, but this kid earlier in the season, he blasted onto the scene there for the NRL. Looking forward to seeing him run the football this afternoon.
Couple of excitement machines right there. The first of 3 this round 17 Sunday. We're at Cogra, and Felice Galfusi with the first carry on for Sua, who gets away from Avarillo, looking to offload now. He does. Hunt leapfrogging Sua, puts it on the ground. It's cleaned up by the Dolphins, and they push one too many passes. Evergreen, the veteran in this Dragons lineup. Ben Hunt holds the pass for a long time. Matthew Fionney down the sideline, and a lunge for the line.
It's that man with all the try assists this season, 24 and now 25. You have to look at Ben Hunt going at the line. Here's the Harvey Norman replay. He's dropped it. Just say, mate, it's no try and get on with it.
Yeah, just looking at the feet of Matt Fionney. It goes into touch prior to grounding the ball.
Dropped it too on the way in.
Into touch before it's lost in goal.
Good man, play the ball. Thanks, mate.
As a result,
no, someone jams
that's the better result for St George Illawarra if they hadn't scored the try, which they haven't. And thankfully, not before he got rid of the ball though. Tyler Mariner, it was. Blake Laurie, caught high, penalty in front of the uprights.
Take the 2, give us something.
And St George Illawarra, having turned down a penalty goal attempt early, take a second, slot the 2. It's the Dragons by a narrow margin over the Dolphins. Plus the dummy half. Isaiah Katoa under pressure. Donahue forced a ground ball, comes out backwards, play on the ruling. Now Katoa felled by Little. Pangai Jr. waiting for the ball and getting it. There's an offload, back to Platt. Mark Nichols goes on to Fuller. Aitken, oh, what about that for an offload? The flick finding Farnworth perfectly. And Herbie has nowhere to go.
Please, back up, Toby.
Fuller to Nichols, straight and hard. Last play here. Where's the strike coming from? Horrible pass, scooped up by Katoa. Now the pass comes out, and Avarillo goes to Tessie New. The Dolphins grab the first try of the game. An unlikely start to the raid, ball to ground, picked up Tessie New.
Yeah, it's an easy finish there for Tessie New. You can put it down to Little, trying to force the issue for the Dragons. Made the mistake, they're good enough to score. Avarillo with the catch and pass. Tessie New, not bad that time. Off the right foot, improves his position. As you said, the ball generally goes on the ground there from dummy half. The defensive team generally stops. The didn't go after him that time. Beautifully timed pass on the outside. Avarillo. The Tessie knew. That's their first try of the game for the Dolphins.
Call it third time lucky for the former Bronco. He'd been close to scoring early in the first half twice, and late, the very back end, the final minute, who was injured last night in Melbourne's win against Canberra. Jermaine Asako curls this one through the sticks. It is 6 points to 2 at half-time. The Dolphins scoring late to lead the Dragons.
It's the danger man for the Dolphins in the second half.
Just the one try in the first 40. How many do we get in the second half? It's underway on Fox League. Thank you, Darcy. So a player from each club forced out of the contest officially. Here's Ben Hunt. The Dragons have come a long way. Flanagan dummying and running. There's the offload. Luciano Leilua rolling towards the in goal, taking plenty of Dolphins with him. And Luciano Leilua has landed in the in goal, but been held up.
Yeah, I think the ball has just flopped out the back there before he put it down.
He's still upright.
Just have a look at the amount of scramble here. We saw in the first half how the Dolphins had scrambled well, as Fionney looked like he was going to go over. This time it's Leilua. Look at the numbers there. Pangai Jr. involved. The grab at the ball while he's trying to score the try. That's fair enough. The ball comes out the back.
The ball is stripped by Connolly Lemuelu. We're playing on at this stage to see what happens next.
So Connolly Lemuelu is the man.
And there is no grounding by the Dragons. We have a decision.
Penalty for a strip. Come on. Yeah, just wait. No, it's got to be in the act of grounding. He's still upright.
Max Fionney was waiting. He's half held the ball. Little finding Flanagan this time. Blake Laurie, slight angle, hard into Isaiah Katoa.
Where's Sloan?
He's drifting out wide to the left. That's the way they send the ball now. Hunt for Leilua. Passer right behind him, which stunted his run. Now Sloan comes back to the right. Flanagan showing it twice to two forwards and taking the tackle. Couchman and DeBellin go unused. Hunt. Faitala Mariner trying to pull through the tackle. He does! Raymond Faitala Mariner just kept fighting on the run, and he finds the goal line.
He did well for Faitala Mariner there to get the try. They should have made the tackle there. They'd held on for a couple of sets. Marcus caught offside. They've got a couple of penalties here. The short hit the front runner there. Faitala Mariner spins out of a couple of tackles.
Join the boys on NRL 360 Monday through Wednesday, 6:30 Fox League. Tyrell Sloan to the outside. Christian Tuipulotu. The defence came late. Christian got there anyway. And one of the Dragons' strongest today is celebrating.
Yeah, Tuipulotu gets the try there, but it's the speed and the second man play. Sloan gets himself involved. After we saw the mistake there from the Dolphins, the Dragons make him pay. Just watch him break out. The second man play just ran up beautifully enough for the Harvey Norman replay. And the Dragons go back to back. Just Sloan's speed. Just got Tessie New in two minds whether to come in or stay out. The wingman does the rest.
Sloan to Tuipulotu. A late starter when Zach Lomax was ruled out with knee and predominantly a shoulder complaint. Nothing wrong with Christian Tuipulotu today.
In the middle.
Eisenhuth about to return. Here's Sewer again. Does Cogra become a factor for the Dragons? They've won 7 of their last 11 here, and they get a set restart. A win and a loss here so far in 2024. The win being a 14-point victory against Souths in round 10. Little goes through Flanagan. Leilua spits the ball out the back, picked up by Little. Little off and running, needs support. Now he finds a pass. Flanagan in the right spots.
He should have passed there. They had a big overlap over here on the right-hand side.
They come that way now. Luciano Leilua. Hunt floats the ball out. Sewer. Jaden Sewer. Now frees the arms. Tyrell Sloan on the end of it, but put it down to Jaden Sewer.
He's had some sort of game, hasn't he, in the first half. Showed his strength to stand in the tackle. I'll tell you what I do like about this. Sloan, have a look at him over there on the left-hand side of the field. Knows something's on. Carts his way all the way back around to the right. And he's the man that receives this pass. Plenty of action. Look at him there in the background. He knows that Sewer's got the ability to offload the football. They try to put a shot on him. Doubles round. Sloan scores.
Blocker Jaden Sewer's form for the Dragons played a huge role in getting him back into the Queensland Origin setup. The last game he played for St George Illawarra against Manly, fantastic numbers.
You know what I liked about that offload too? It wasn't just a flop back. 2 hands on the ball, bounced out of a tackle, 2 hands on the ball, gets it to Sloan. Well, that's great play there from the young fella Sloan.
1 from 3 today, Kyle Flanagan. Starts this one online, curls it through beautifully, right in front of the grandstand where why concede that penalty there? Sewer has it.
Geez, they've had the last 7 penalties, the Dragons.
After it was all square, penalty and set restart front at half-time. 2 penalties each, a set restart each at the break. Since then, the whistle in favour of the Dragons. Look at them come now at the Dolphins. Jack DeBellin burrowing for the line. Plenty of Dolphins there, but Jack says, I've scored, I'm here. Blow that whistle, sir.
There was a good little bit of combination there. I mentioned Molo, how much he's improved this season. The charges onto the football here. Straight off to Bellin. DeBellin stays alive, just doubles around, gets the offload. He's got plenty to do there. There's 4 of them around him.
Down there on Francis Molo, we've got direct contact, moderate force. So it's on report, you're in the bin, mate.
Donahue goes to the bin. Let's have a look at the reason why. It's after the offload. Oh, yeah. From Francis Molo, he wears one across the chop. Improve in 2024. What do West's Tigers do tonight against the Roosters? Your 3rd game this Sunday. That's right, a 6:15 kickoff game this Sunday. The Tigers hunting 3 in a row for the first time since 2018. You don't reckon Steve Roach will be excited tonight?
Oh.
Ball to ground,
The ball
picked up.
out the back, 6 again. I'll be excited if they win.
Here's Little. DeBellin. Now Hunt. Looking to really put the Dolphins to the sword here. Eisenhuth loses the ball. And the set restart is the call. Little goes underneath the crossbar. It looked like an error from the Dragons. Adam G says play on, and Jacob Little plays to the whistle.
Everything's gone their way in the second half, but you make your own luck. Little can't believe his luck. The ball just bounces up. I'll take that. It's a 4-pointer in the bank.
Can they make it 20 points the margin?
They haven't bothered the scoreboard attendant in the second half, the Dolphins.
All the Dragons post half-time. The Hunt. DeBellin can't take the pass. Now it's towed ahead by Farnworth, needing a bounce, kicks again, chases hard, Herbie Farnworth, there's the bounce, and he loses it last moment. What a try-saver from St George Illawarra.
Doesn't try to scoop the ball up. Just puts it on the toe. Look at that for control. And what about the bounce? Where's Sully? Doesn't give up on the play.
Katoa, there's full time in the background. Donahue goes to Nikarima, who kicks back to Ben Hunt, who will roost it north towards Sydney Harbour and then embrace his teammates because the Dragons have scored 5 tries to 0.